I'd love to tell you all about what I'm doing, however, I think that it's self-explanatory for the right individual, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Sorry. Wow. This is what I've been doing out here. It's really important to be in this area. God almighty. Wow. Excuse me, buddy. I'm sorry about that, buddy. Why this is covered up. That's not gonna do it for me. What's going on here, guys? Out of the way. I see. Oh. I guess follow that golden rule. Pack it in, pack it out. I'm not doing it all. Follow it. I think everything's pack it out for a reason. They might as well know. I'll leave it for them. That way they know. We're looking. Oh my gosh. That's remarkable. Grinch crossing. Maybe the wind just knocked it down. I'm sure that's what it was. I'm freaking tired. All right, come here. I don't know what's so hard about this. I guess it's just that nobody taught it to you. If somebody did teach it to you, you'd see it every day. Ugh. close to spring, and these cycles are real. Exquisite sight. You know, that's why it's all low. I mean, it's all sectioned off for a reason. It's very deliberate. You see that inverse pattern there, and it's real distinct. No doubt about it. I'm trying to balance this thing. I've got two backpacks on my arm over here. I guess I'll make this my second video on that new YouTube channel. Oh man. I need to say that I just did come into a quirk with Meta as it related to some AI algorithm that they had, and I've worked with that Meta, and I've publicly released it. When I went in there specifically to trip algorithms, and I did it. I mean, I had her talking about the corruption within Facebook that had gone on as a result of the platform. Even just, I mean, it's inherent to the platform. You know, I'm not going to blame anybody specifically for that, because it's like saying you built a building and people are, you know, doing this, that, or the other outside. It's not fair. But you know, she was writing rap songs for me about the AI was about you know, the corruption going on Facebook. I've monitored extensively, and some of that stuff is, you know, black budgeted or defense related ops that are monitoring things. They'll put ads up for stuff, and then they'll bust you and shit like that. You don't hear anything about it either, but it gives them a scope of what's going on, where stuff is going, etc. Oh shit. I don't know if you guys are seeing this the way I'm seeing it, but I know what it is. I've explained it to you. And so you're looking at that. Oh, there it is. God. You're looking at that genetic expression of, you know, in the living biological systems. And this is just an exquisite example. I'm leaving tracks all through it. It'll come right back. I mean, some of these areas are mushier than others. And this would be like an area where, you know, a flood pattern came through and left a lot of deposits. This is where we're going with. It's the truth. I mean, you can see it from the satellite. And so you can see the big deposits. Some of these deposits are huge. Like, you know, they're hills, they're mountains. And it's just the remnants of the below. Sorry, dude. Wow. I can feel that. Yeah. Sure enough, buddy. That genetic expression is a real thing. You just have to walk in faith with it, because it can have an effect on you. I mean, it does. It has an effect on all of us. And it's the nature of what demons are in the Book of Enoch and all of that stuff. The remnants are they're bound to the bones. That's what it says. And, you know, this is a measurable phenomenon through genetic science. We can see that residual DNA and the electrical signals that are, you know, coming from it are registered within living biological systems such as grass. Look at those guys. That's what you're looking at. It's making that grass grow the way that it's growing, and this is not a isolated incident, but it's a lot of the communities out there haven't caught up with what I'm saying. You see that gray shape so much. That's a big misnomer when we have that, and the last thing we'd expect them to be is giants or any of this other, because it's almost like it's been programmed into us to not think that. But I'm gonna say this is probably covered up for a reason. I'm not gonna get into it. Ooh, I got a sharp pain in my leg right when I walked over that. Standing right now. This is really what it is, guys. This is one of the best sites I've seen, and I'll just tell you that I instinctually knew I had to come through here and check it. I've been in the area. I just did a characterization field across the street last night. I've done one of another several months ago. And, this took longer than I thought, but this is excellent footage, guys. I mean, once you know what you're looking at, and there's so many, this is why. There's so many, okay? It couldn't be a coincidence. It's the chances of it being a coincidence don't exist. And what I just told you it is what it is. And so it's fascinating, and frankly, it's all over the earth. And so that's if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen, guys. That's what it means. This is not something that has been unknown. That's what I'm telling you. And so it's in the songs. It's in the other stuff. It's not. Oh gosh, look at that. Yeah. And this is. I'm gonna leave it right there for now.